Sirski, this is the Hood Endless Podcast, original cast right here. I'm not looking at the wrong shit. Talking about that real hood today.
We're just streaming.
We just talking. We realize that the internet has become the hood. That's the secret title to the title. You know, we gamers. So y'all just entered the cave and y'all realize that it's 3 different caves y'all can go in. If you go in this cave, then you can get this secret item, but you can't get these 2 secret items. So we talking about everything in the world that's going on, and we just giving our opinions, our thoughts, what the fuck we think. We could still do that in 2025. It's still legal to think, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's still legal to have an opinion. Bro, for the last 2 years, when y'all noticed, probably for like the last 10 episodes, I just been shutting up and listening because I got crucified for all of my opinions. It didn't shut me up. It just made me think, let me listen to what other people saying. And I started listening to what other people were saying, and I was like, yeah, y'all still on some dumb shit. So we back. We got opinions about everything. We could talk about Speed and Ashton Hall. We could talk about Diddy and Cassie. We could talk about, you know what else I noticed too? We weren't the first ones, of course, but we were talking about dating a lot on our podcast because, you know, that conversation started blowing up a lot. But I've been seeing a lot more shows, and I'm not saying this is a bad thing. This is a good thing. Now that 50-50 conversation, I was so hot when we was talking about it back then, it's commonplace now. Everybody's talking about this. Everybody talking about gender roles and power dynamics. So I want to just talk about where we go moving forward. Do you think shorties actually want a soft life, or you think it's just a trendy thing to say?
Nah, they always want a soft life, bro. I've been around a lot of shorties, bro.
You were one of the early internet advocates for the soft life, telling them to shut up and sit down.
Nah, that's not a soft life. The soft life is just knowing to do that without having being told to do that. You feel what I'm saying?
That's how you get a soft life.
Yeah. If I don't gotta tell you to do certain things, you just know how to fall in your role.
Your
Everything
life
is
gonna be
soft.
easy. Yeah, your life gonna be easy.
But it gotta be a hard life when you wanna talk back and you wanna get combative. Then your life becomes hard.
It's been a little while. I believe I've been keeping my promise to myself and the internet. I don't know if Trap has, but I am still not in a relationship. What about you, Trap? You?
I would say my lifestyle is
private.
Yeah,
okay, Trap's still the same. All right, look, see, like, we still original killer Trap. Now,
it's classified information.
I know we've been bringing up like our lives and our friends and what we do in our spare time sometimes. So yeah, I know I got a real close friend. And he gonna be mad that I'm bringing this up right now, but it don't count because it's not in that room. I told him I wouldn't bring it up on the podcast, which is technically in that room. So my boy be talking about the rules to different games and how you play these games. It's 2 different versions of this game. This game is called Life. And you can play single player mode or multiplayer mode. Co-op. Yep. So in single player mode is like GCA. You log in and you just play online. You could do whatever the fuck you want. It's no consequences and you just keep leveling up or leveling down. That's the game I'm playing. I guess you playing that game too, single player mode. But I just got off the phone with a friend a couple of days ago who told me that you know what I noticed? Niggas who stop playing single player mode and go to multiplayer mode, they instantly start talking about shit about niggas that's playing single player mode. Nigga, you was just playing single player mode, but you mad because you know that this game is better. That game, it might be a little bit more mature when it comes to society's standards. Playing multiplayer, building a family. The way you win in multiplayer mode, build a family, get married. That's how you win. It's a repetitive game.
So let me say this. I feel like a lot of you niggas nowadays, bro, be playing the game, not like how back in the day. Remember when you paid for the game and it was $60 and that was it? You niggas is paying $60 on top of $150 microtransactions.
Yeah.
You guys are paying for dates. You guys are paying for bags,
content,
nails, all that shit, right? And still on the same level. You didn't even crack yet.
Downloadable content. They
DLC.
Oh.
Niggas is paying for microtransactions. Niggas is paying for different skins, bro.
Yeah, man.
Niggas is crazy, bruh.
Just come back to single player mode. My nigga, you don't have to be in a relationship to crack. It's 2025. They giving it out for... That's the thing. They giving it out for nothing and you still paying.
Yeah. Remember what they said on the last podcast that you had with Osama, bruh? You literally said like, yo, like you guys like they be wanting to pay for shit too quickly. Like I just started talking to you, and you want me to fucking maintenance you.
Absolutely,
like what the fuck are you, a 2003 Jaguar that I maintenance you immediately?
I can't believe we still talking about this in 2025.
I think to be honest with you is like you gotta treat it like the car scene, bro. You just gotta put it on a leash, bruh. Don't buy that shit outright, bro. You might get a lemon.
Yeah, bro.
You might get a lemon.
Okay.
And there's a lemon law. 30 days, you can get the car back. Okay. And you niggas not giving the car back, bro.
So, all right, that's a good question. Do you think that's where I was going with this? With all of the relationship podcasts that have come out, normal, everyday people, not people on Fox News or Hollywood that's sponsored and being paid $1 zillion by somebody to say what the fuck they want them to say. Real people have been giving their opinions. Now that everyone has platformed themselves, do you think that we're actually making progress? I know things take time, but just in your everyday life, have you been talking to girls that actually have some more sane points, or are they all still delusional?
Okay, so I'm going to say you are what you attract, right? I haven't attracted one of those internet dumbass fucking females.
Okay,
to be honest with you. They do all have their issues, right? And that comes with a female, soft life, whatever have you. But I haven't ran into one that's like, bro.
Like the actual caricature, like the ones that you see in Burger King going behind it. You ain't run into one. Yeah, but you know what I have noticed? Many of the women that I talk to, not all of them, I'm like you. I don't attract women that are the full character that you see on the internet. But I do attract a lot of women that have adopted a lot of those philosophies. Mm-hmm. They try to, like, a nigga gotta have $1 zillion, or you need to be able to pay for everything, but also have time for me. Like, a lot of the rhetoric that females been hearing, like, they can have it all. I still run into a lot of females that think that they can have their cake and eat it too. No, at the wedding, you eating the shit. You can't have it too. You have to eat it.
I would say that.
It looks delicious.
To be honest with you, again, I'm going to say you are what you attract. If I ever attract something of that stature, immediately I'm going to return it to the department store. Immediately. Like, you know how niggas be flexing and they be buying the clothes with the tag still on. They'll hide it in the fucking pocket and still wear it.
Oh,
and go back
yeah.
bitch.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, nah, I'm returning you. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
You're getting returned to the streets. That's where the department store of where these bitches come from, the streets. You got to put them back on the block, right? Like them niggas that be out there, you got to put them right back out there. You feel what I'm saying? Because they be bugging the fuck out thinking I'm about to pay for your rent. Nigga, I could barely pay for my shit.
I do think I've been seeing some progress, but I still think that overall, shorties are delusional. Like, I was telling you about, I'm not going to mention the way that I met this girl because that'll give away who she is because we've spoken about her. But I've been talking to a girl that I brought up to you recently, and she just ghosted me. I met her in person. We live in a close radius. I thought I was that nigga.
Oh, her?
Yes.
Ah, damn.
I saw her recently, and then I hit her up, and she just ghosted me. So I'm gonna tell you what handsome. Well, I'm a confident guy, so I'm gonna call myself handsome. I'm gonna tell you what handsome guys think when girls ghost them.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
She either got a man, she's scared, or that's it.
You know,
like,
I'm gonna say.
I don't think I'm ugly. I don't think I'm a bad guy.
I'm just gonna say this from your point of view, right? I think as a nigga, right, especially when you're him or you think that you got it in the bag or if that's your ball, you got a crack window. If you don't crack within a month, it's over with. Like, you're done. She don't like you that like that.
You sound like Story right now.
You got a crack window,
you sound
bro.
like my boy Story. Wow. Oh, I like that.
You got a crack window,
okay,
bro.
Okay, all right.
If she really fuck with you, just know within them 30 days you hitting, bro.
So you claiming right now that the crack window is 30 days? Mm-hmm. Can it be longer or shorter, or like do different girls come with different crack windows? Crack window, look, you see how I just got the lingo right off there? I never heard him say that before, but crack window is how long it takes you to smash right after you meet in the shorty. Like, how many days it takes you to smash.
But you got to understand as a nigga, though, like, you can prolong the crack window, you feel what I'm saying? But don't let that be your only, like, you know how they say you gotta, diversify your investments.
Okay,
right?
Yeah, true.
You can't put all your eggs in one basket. Everybody got a different threshold and crack window.
And it's always another nigga looking through the cracks.
It's the other nigga that some niggas crack window is the same day. Same day for shipping.
You're right.
Some niggas gotta wait the next day. Some people gotta do the Amazon day and get it shipped next week. True. You feel what I'm saying?
Maybe I just wasn't this shorty's cup of tea. Maybe she just gave me her number out of pity. Because it has been days.
Damn, pity number is crazy.
Yeah, pity number is crazy. I don't know. Maybe, you never know.
Like, here nigga damn.
Yeah, hair nigga damn pussy. Did we say that on the episode?
No, we ain't say that on the episode. Yeah, we talked about it in person, but yeah, this the hair nigga damn pussy. Like, you've been feeding for this shit. So you know what? She just gave it up with no energy.
Yeah, hair nigga damn is when a girl is just fed up. You've been chasing, like that clip of Alexis that we just posted on our page. When you've been chasing, well. No. But when hair nigga damn is when a girl has been being chased and chased and chased, and she finally give in to the guy and give him what he been chasing.
It's like a lion in the jungle, like the gazelle just finally
they keep pulling the string and
they just finally get tired. Like,
so now that we defined hair nigga damn. How many niggas do you think are in hair nigga damn relationships where they just getting hair nigga damn pussy, hair nigga damn cooking? Like, that's why a lot of guys say we can't see ourselves not being ambitious and making money, because you could fall into the hair nigga damn category if you too lazy as a nigga. She gonna start looking at you like, you gotta be doing shit as a nigga, bro. You got to. You can't be all up under her, fucking doing everything she tell you to do, because then you're gonna get the hair nigga damn treatment. You feel what I'm saying? Like, the more reasonable way to say it is, you ever been in school and you were the nigga with the snacks, and you got that one nigga that's always greedy, like, here nigga damn, here's some chips, nigga. Fuck, bro. Word.
Just take the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Or when you chilling, you at a party, early 20s. Think about that time. Y'all remember this time. Early 20s when you could smoke and your lungs just didn't feel anything. You could drink till you drop. Right when you order that food, maybe you get some hot wings, something from maybe Wingstop, something like that. You get them wings, you open up that container, you take that first wing, it's always a nigga over your shoulder. That's what hair nigga damn is. You don't even have to say anything to him. You know the nigga that's gonna ask you. You already calculated how the wing that you're gonna give him as soon as you open up the container, because he's a hair nigga damn. That's what hair nigga damn is. Like, when you just hair nigga, they're gonna keep hounding you. They're gonna keep beasting.
Like, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. Niggas gotta lose that. I get it, right? You a dog, you persistent, but y'all niggas be persistent in the wrong shit, bro.
Ooh, talk to him.
Like, you niggas be waiting a whole year to crack. You niggas be waiting 2 years to crack. And y'all be fixated on that one person, like Buzz. It's cool to have that in your back pocket. Be like, yo, I could hit that sometime in the future. But chasing it for a whole 2 years, paying for shit for a whole 2 years, and no pussy is crazy. All right. There's no ROI on your investment.
Speaking of this subject right here, I want your true opinion. Y'all getting my reaction to this question to him on camera, because this is something I truly want to hear his opinion on. It's 2025. Let's say 2035. I'll be over 40 at that time. Pretty up in age, getting there. Do you think that we will actually see a world where people are in relationships with AI? Do you think it could actually happen? You know how like cell phones, people thought this was a dumbass idea. Everybody's gonna walk around with something where you can reach me anytime. Now it's commonplace.
If you're in a relationship with an AI, and if it ever comes to that point, you need to give yourself a first class ticket into a psych ward.
Okay, but all right, look, real quick. You remember there was a day in time where people were embarrassed about meeting people online. Niggas used to lie about that shit.
Mm-hmm.
They would never say, oh, I met her off Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
They would make some shit up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I met her when I was going into Dunkin' Donuts and I got her number. They make up a story where they was smooth as hell and bag. Nah, in 2012, 2013, it was embarrassing to bag a girl off Facebook or Instagram, but now it's normal. Do you think AI dating will ever become normal? Like, really think about it. Use your business mind.
What?
You know, it's a whole bunch of businesses out there right now making robots that's gonna give you the gawk 4,000, nigga.
If you're out there getting fucking what is it called, synthetic pussy, you're crazy. That's craziness. That's craziness. You have entered a realm where you don't live in reality no more. If you're out there dating AI.
Okay. All right. One more question. So
what happened when the AI started talking?
We're millennials though. So you know how the boomers, our parents, it took them long to adopt Facebook. It took them long to adopt social media and all this stuff. Like now, when TikTok came out, my parents was on it before me. Like they adapted to it. But at first, it takes them long. Do you think since we millennials, we just don't see it? Because these kids that's growing up now probably think they in the AI, it's nothing wrong with it. Like bitches be talking to they AI, and I seen a video of a YouTube short of a girl making AI be her dad.
Motherfuckers out here with AI parents. That's crazy. You have an AI boyfriend? An AI bitch?
Do you think it's ever gonna happen? That's the question.
It can happen, but I'm just gonna look at you like you're not a human.
I'm asking y'all, I'm asking the audience. We're gonna put this in the clip.
You're better off dating a fucking animal.
Dating is in shambles right now. Relationships are tumbling. Birth rates are at the floor. Do y'all think that people will actually start dating robots and customizing them and making them look like Android 18?
To be honest with you, even that Android 18 reference is crazy. Because Krillin, what the fuck?
See, it's gonna be hella Krillin. Yeah, niggas is already Krillin. Niggas already move like Krillin. You was just talking about the Krillins that do everything for their girl.
Niggas is down bad. Niggas is down 1,000 right now, bro. Niggas put money on a parlay and did.
One more question on this topic. Which gender do you think is more susceptible to dating an AI? Men or women?
I've got two answers for this.
Women. Okay.
So, because women live in fantasy world, the AI literally goes towards their fantasy. They can literally build their fantasy in real life.
It could really be Superman.
But then you got niggas that don't get no pussy, and there's a lot of them, right?
If they make that shit feel even a little bit like real pussy, there's real niggas that never even felt real pussy.
Niggas out here with a pocket pussy.
If they make that shit feel a little bit like a real woman, it's over. That's my answer. Men is way more susceptible to dating a full-blown robot.
All I'm gonna say is whatever makes you happy, do it. But I'm telling you, if I see it in person, you're getting grilled, bro. You're getting cooked. All right, don't bring AI girlfriend outside, bro. You're getting cooked, my nigga. Like off that topic. I really want to get into another topic.
Okay, right? Yeah. I was just looking up some topics.
Niggas out here leasing clothes.
Oh my. Bro, oh my God.
Out here leasing clothes. I seen a fucking TikTok where a nigga put 150 beans down on a
let's react to it. Let's react to it. If we're going to do our job, we're going to, Doug, this is content. We here, I told y'all, we could be as big as all of the biggest streamers out there. We're going to actually just react to it. We're not going to be one of them podcasts that's going to be like, oh yeah, I saw it. Nope. We gotta show y'all, cause this shit is ridiculous.
Leasing. Close. Let's see if it works.
It was
It was a short.
It was a Chrome Heart. Was it Chrome Heart?
Yeah, I think it was Chrome
Yeah,
Heart.
put Lisa's Chrome Heart hoodie.
All right. Payments. Chrome.
And he, I can't say that about the video until.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, y'all gotta see this, bro. We're gonna be bringing y'all a lot more content like this.
Let me see a reaction screen here. Let's see if it works.
This is the reason why we started the podcast right here.
Oh, let me just move this over a little bit. Damn, it's not catching you. Look into the screen a little bit more. Damn, why the fuck is not? Oh, I guess it's because you got black on. I don't fucking know. Oh, just stay like that.
Okay.
All right, we about to play this shit, bro. This shit is crazy. I'm gonna just put it over here, bro.
Wow.
Just look at this shit, bro.
Yeah, y'all can hear me. Technical difficulties will be fixed soon.
Brand new Chrome Heart City. How you feeling, bro? How much you put down? 150. That's it. What's your monthly payment? $42 for how long?
72 months.
Woo! Congratulations, bro. My man just came through and financed his brand new Chrome Heart City. How you feeling, bro?
Y'all heard that correctly. Actually, let me turn up the volume a little bit. I don't know if y'all.
Yeah, no, they good. They good. I just turned out low for us so that it don't
okay.
much shit.
Yeah, y'all heard that correctly. Now look, I've been selling cars for 6 months. I just got a new job. Before that, I was doing ambulance work. So I hear this language all day. Leasing, financing, how much money down. But I've never in my life heard it for a hoodie. How the hell can you finance a hoodie for 72 months?
72 months. Let's bring that up. Yeah, I'm thinking it's 6 years.
Let's see if we can calculate the cost of the hoodie.
Yeah,
because that's the only thing that they didn't say.
I was right. 6 years, right? So what was it? $42 a month for, let's say 72 months. $3,024 plus the $150 down. $3,174. You could have bought
For a hoodie.
a 99 Civic for that. And the crazy part is, if you don't have a car and you're fucking putting a lease on a piece of clothing, you are one of the most dumbest motherfuckers out there. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. Like, with a lease, you got mileage. So what you're telling me is that you're restricted to how much times you wear the clothing. Like, as soon as you get to that 49th wear, you got a fucking email telling you got one more time to wear it for this year.
He got a term. He got a term on how many wears. Wear and tear.
Wear and tear. And you gotta wash that shit every time you use it. Niggas can't fuck in it. You can't go play ball in it. You're restricted to what you do. They gotta be like, listen, only events where you know you're not gonna sweat in it.
Nah, only for Instagram pictures.
Not even that.
Take it for the picture and take it off.
No. You can't even say that. You be like, look, listen. You can't take it out a certain temperature. Listen, after it turns 60 degrees outside, you can't wear that shit. If it's raining outside, you can't wear that shit. Inclement weather. If it's a hurricane or if the fucking shit's snowing, you can't wear that shit.
And when you return it, we're going to be able to tell if you wore it more than 41 times. We got that 41 time term. You remember, you can't wear it more than 41 times. Okay.
And you can't just finance the top. You gotta finance the bottom too, because you can't look out your pants. So you're telling me right now you're paying like $85 a month for just one fit.
All right. Besides,
niggas is leasing fits.
Just for shits and giggles. Besides a car, is there anything else out there that you would finance that you desire that much? What's some of the
I'm gonna be honest with you.
dreams of Just?
I don't want to. I want to own everything. I'm a business owner. I just
Talk
wanna
to
own
him.
shit, right?
Talk to him.
So, but the thing about it, so cars started it, right? First it was houses, then it was cars, then it's clothes. What else can niggas lease, right? The niggas gonna pay for it. They probably lease the pussy. That's what they gonna start doing. Is lease them. I mean, you niggas already doing it. You niggas is taking out girls four times a month on dates to fucking 5-star restaurants. You leasing the pussy that you ain't even getting. You gotta hit the end of your term to get hit, which is crazy.
Oh man,
Niggas is out here leasing pussy.
niggas is out here leasing certified pre-owns.
Certified pre-owned.
You lease-
No, wait, no, not certified.
Yeah,
Regular pre-owns.
yeah.
The car dealership in the hood. You feel what I'm saying? They don't hit the highway yet. They don't got the dealership in the highways. The dealership on the corner that only sells shit that's like fucking 15 years old.
Niggas is leasing shit
Niggas
with
is-
miles on it.
I know it's funny. At least when you lease a car, you can see the speedometer on. I mean the odometer on it. These females, you can't even tell how much they've been used. It's like a blank canvas. You know how they say they roll back the odometer.
Yep.
Like, yeah, this shit got $300,000 on the engine, but since I replaced the engine, now it's 100,000 miles. Fuck no, nigga. That's 360,000 miles right there.
Wow, bro. Yeah, that's absolutely crazy. I'm glad that you brought up that video. Is there any more videos that you got that you wanted to react to?
We're gonna talk about this ball situation, bro. You niggas is talking about that's my ball. This
Yes.
is his ball and whatever have you.
You just introduced me to that term. So I was on the phone last night and a girl was like, I'd rather be called fine shit than my ball. And I'm like, what the fuck is my ball?
Yeah, it's like ball up. Like the term really came from ball up top. Like when you get cheated on or a bitch do you dirty, you just say ball up top. Like check up. Like check up.
Okay. So my ball mean, okay.
Like my ball is like, yeah.
You got the ball.
Yeah, I got the ball.
Yeah.
That's my rock.
You
right
in
here.
possession.
Mm-hmm. But
Okay.
y'all don't understand the ball get passed around like 1,000 times. Don't let it be a nigga that fucking is a pass first player have your ball. That nigga gonna pass that shit throughout the entire team. And then let's talk about what type of ball it is. If it's a basketball, aight. If it's a football, that shit getting destroyed. It's like 100 niggas on a football team.
My ball.
My ball
Wow.
is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's my ball. You ever seen a ball outside for too long? You ever seen how the fucking plastic gets stripped apart and you can't even grip the ball? You can't even shoot the ball no more, bro. You don't even want to touch it.
Wow.
It's like that ball on the rack that nobody want to ever use. Like that's a last resort.
Wow. Okay.
My ball is crazy, bro. My ball is crazy.
Okay.
Actually, I did search up some topics here.
Yeah. So also, yeah, we are gonna start streaming video games too. Just because y'all never seen us play the game don't mean we ain't gamers. We both really original gamers and we understand the streaming culture. We understand that it started with gaming. So we're gonna start actually gaming on Twitch too. And I'll play everything except for sports games.
This is a good one. Main character syndrome.
Okay.
Okay, so what main character syndrome is that if you ever played a game or even watched anime, which is the protagonist, everybody in this world think that they're the main character, like the world revolves around them. And that's mostly towards females. And we're gonna deep dive on that one a little bit more, right?
Okay.
All you females are not special. All y'all be acting like y'all special. Y'all be acting like y'all tens and y'all deserve the world. Now, for some, they do got the beauty. They know they shit there, you know what I'm saying? But some of y'all look like a foot and talking about y'all have that special, no. And what I noticed too, bro, I don't like dealing with pretty bitches, bro.
Oh, talk to him.
Only because it's just characteristics that come there that I just don't like dealing with, bro. They don't know how to do shit because everything was handed to them. They're fucking idiots sometimes, to be honest with you. Airheads. Like, I seen it on TikTok before that, like, some people be like, yeah, I'd rather take a 7 than a fucking 10 all day. And I'm talking about wife material.
Okay.
Because they know, like, they got to do shit. They know that everything's not going to be
They gotta
Hampton.
actually bring something to the table, yeah.
These pretty girls, bro, they don't be bringing shit to the table and expect that everybody's supposed to do everything for them. And life's so hard. And blah, blah, blah. Yo, I'm tired of that shit, bro. Like, to be honest with you, and it only sucks that those pretty girls don't realize that shit until they like 35, bro. With no man, no kids, no nothing. Because you were living that pretty girl life for way too long, bro. You know what I like to see? That pretty girl that got under like 500 followers on Instagram. You know that she ain't tapped into her potential yet.
She usually wifed already. That's the tough part.
Yeah, you right.
That's the tough part.
The tough part. You would never know because
Yeah.
she ain't in no situation that. Oh, speaking of that, seen a TikTok, and this guy literally said that if you're not single, you shouldn't be in the club.
Oh, that's okay.
I never thought about it like that. I was just in the club the other day, right? And I don't normally go to the club. We only really went there for the food because the food good as hell, and I just went there for a specific drink. But I didn't care for that shit, bro, because it's like I just seen a bunch of niggas standing in and huddling each other with groups of females, and me and my boy talked about it. It was like, yo, let's be honest here, because he said that he knew some niggas that every weekend they would go out and they buy a bottle and they spend money and this, that, and the third. I said, look, if we being honest here, what is your main goal when you go to the club?
To smash.
And out of how many times that you went throughout the weeks, how many smashes have you had?
Probably 0.
So all that money that you fucking spent on going to the club, nigga, no girl is fucking you unless you like some nigga that's like number one.
Yeah, you gotta have status. That's that realm, that club realm.
That nightlife, that shit is not for the weak, bro.
You know what? All right. This is what I don't understand. I treat the world like a real game. So, and you could vouch for this. I told you I got one girl that's a friend. Y'all can ask her. Y'all know who she is. She been on this show before. So she knows that I do shit like this. So I always have to have some sort of game plan. I like to be creative with my life so I can get the result that I want. If I'm going to the club, first off, I'm going with women. And I'm telling those women to treat me, to act like we are all in a relationship. And that's how you attract more women. You can't go to the club. You can go to the club with your niggas and pull sometimes. It's the toughest to do is to go alone. The second easiest is to go with your boys. You got a better chance, but it's still unlikely. To get a girl, go with other girls and prep those girls and tell those girls to make it look like y'all have been romantic. That's gonna get you other girls. Other than that, I'm not going to the club.
Pretty girls.
Other than that, I'm not going to the club. You should be able to talk to your shorties that you bring and be like, look, shorty, you know, we cool, we be chilling, we be vibing. If you want to say we friends or whatever, maybe co-workers or whatever. But, you know, we live in a different kind of world. When you go into this club, you're going to be able to get the world. Every nigga in there is going to want to buy you a drink. Everything is going to be free for you. But for me, I'm going to have to work and pay for everything that's in my path. So all I ask you to do, shorty, when we walk in, just rub my shoulder or act like you with me. And that'll make my night much better. That's it. I'm giving y'all a game. I'm giving y'all a Patreon game right now.
I think that you should just go with pretty girls. And just be the only dude that's there. If you're a center of attention, every girl's gonna start looking at you.
That's a fact.
That's how it works. Cause I went in the club the other day and I'm just like, niggas really go out here every weekend and do this, bro, and just sit. You pay all this money just to stand in the corner.
With no results.
And of course, the bar is making a lot of bread off you, and then you just drinking, getting horny, and then no pussy.
That's why I never understood the strip club. But I mean, I'm
gonna be honest with you, and this is the thing that I say to myself: unless it's business being had, unless I'm talking to somebody, as in this is a business deal, and we decide to go to a strip club like some KOD or some shit like that, I'm not going to no strip club, bro.
Yeah, facts.
I just think that shit is disgusting. To be honest with you,
how did we get to the point where women think that stripping, OnlyFans, X-rated content is women empowerment. I've heard that sentiment from women where they like, oh, they trying to ban OnlyFans or they trying to talk down on strippers. They think that that's empowering, like taking off the
It
clothes.
only became a big thing because OnlyFans became prominent. And people started making a lot of money on it, like life-changing money. And that's the only realm where they can dominate, which every other realm is dominated by men. That's the reason why. So when you add the money on top of it, and it's only women that's getting that money, and they're making more money than certain niggas that do certain other things, yeah, that's the reason why they're empowered. Now, the drawback is that most women don't think long term. So you want to procure a family, you want somebody to take you serious, and then you're doing OnlyFans. It's not gonna happen.
It's just like the drug dealing for men, or like being in the trap for men.
But that's
Quick,
the thing.
fast, easy money.
But that's the thing. Drug dealing and all that other stuff, if you don't get caught, right? That's something that you could do in private and nobody would never know.
Yeah.
OnlyFans is being, you have to.
It's publicized. Internet's receipts forever.
You could say that
your children's gonna know you a slur. All that.
So you could say that you sold drugs, but nobody would never know if you moved right. On OnlyFans, the only way that you're making money is if you broadcast yourself. And guess what? Everything on the internet can be redacted at any time and any point. So don't think because you deleted that post or deleted your OnlyFans that it's not, somebody didn't save it. You feel what I'm saying? It's in somebody's camera hidden rolled somewhere.
Yeah, absolutely.
And guess what? If you become famous enough to where you have like a lot of fans or whatever have you doing something besides that, and you decide to delete it and not go back towards that past, it's gonna get brought up. So there you go. You know what somebody said too? He was like, I hope that I really never become famous because every time that niggas become famous, you gotta fight against the allegations.
Damn.
And they said 100 allegations versus one man. And he said, yeah, I ain't beating them allegations. He said, chat, them allegations got me in a headlock. He said, I don't want to ever become bigger than this because the allegations gonna eat me up. And to be honest with you, allegations are the truth, bro. The allegations are the truth.
Shit,
the allegations are the truth, bro.
You talking.
Because look at it like this. If an allegation comes out against you,
you ruin your reputation already. Don't matter.
And then if
Sponsors,
it's multiple people that has an allegation against you,
then it has that plausible credibility.
And then if you deny those allegations, as in you put the facts and everything like that,
still gotta fight.
You still gotta fight. Yep. Everybody's gonna think
still gotta put bread up.
So now let's talk about the DDG and Halle
and situation. The Shannon Sharps and all that. So it's damn, this shit getting real common.
Yeah, the Jonathan Majors. You feel what I'm saying? All them allegations, like you could have video proof. And you're still not beating those allegations, bro. They will find every reason. Like, all right, put like this, right? With the DDG and Halle situation. He brought up messages, receipts, right? And mind you, he was not trying to do this. He was trying to, and it's what most men be doing. They be like, oh, say what happens, this and the third. Men,
saving face.
We don't like to do shit like that. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, we don't want the drama.
Private.
We don't want the drama at all.
Exactly. But you brought it out, so what you gonna think? I'm gonna sit there and just fall on the sword? I'm gonna sword that I didn't create? Nah, I'm gonna try to defend myself. So there's women online that the dates precede itself, right? So they had stuff from 2003, 2002, whatever have you, before she had the kid. They're claiming postpartum and this, that, and the third, or prepartum. I didn't even know that was a scientific term. I heard postpartum, but they're like, oh yeah, what have he done to her to cause her to act like that and this, that, and the third. So what we're doing is we're not holding anybody accountable for their own actions. Like if you're telling me if I did you dirty, right? And mind you, I didn't physically harm you. I didn't yell at you. I didn't do anything. I just did something that you didn't like. And you decide to hit me, come at me crazy, this, that, and the third. You have your own person to tell yourself like, yo, I gotta chill. I can't be doing this. No, She lashed out. She even said it herself that she's a crazy bitch. You feel what I'm saying? And nobody, but just because he's a man, oh, I'm gonna 100% follow anything she says. Nobody ever wants to deal with the context, bro. And that shit is sickening, bro.
It goes to what Charleston White was saying a little bit about how people have become so sensitive that they take words more seriously than actions. You can go out there and be a rapper that actually killed people, but people want to free you. But you could talk about killing people and nobody will ever say that.
I think in our community, accountability is just not a thing because everybody's so fixated on this victim mindset that we don't have no type of accountability at all for anything. Like, if that's your boy, you're gonna say free you. He killed like 37 people, but you're talking about free him because he's your boy. Nah, nigga, you need to hold that nigga accountable. Because if that was another person in another race, you'd be crucifying that person.
Talk to him.
You'd be crucifying him. That shit is insanity to me, bro. Like, there's a lot of... This is why I hate getting into like the debates about this man versus woman thing, especially when it comes to relationship, because I'm gonna be honest with you, a man's word is never gonna win.
I got a topic. This made me think that it seems like it's a war between men and women, because this is an example. Black men will date, marry white women. Mm-hmm. Now, okay, cool. Date what you like, date what likes you. We all know and we all can see that most black men marry black women.
Statistically.
So why do black women crucify us for dating white women when they know that we mostly date black men?
I'm gonna tell you something.
Black women, pause.
Women do not ever
It's
look
like they're
at
starting a war.
They don't look at the stats. They said the same thing about black men voting for Kamala. It literally showed that 80% of black men voted for Kamala, right? But oh no, every black man voted for Trump, this, that, the third, blah, 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 blah. You know what it is? The men that they want,
Oh, talk to him.
are dating the white women.
Talk to him.
Why? Less stress.
Talk to him.
You think that... Now let me ask this question, right? For the men that they want, the black men, let's look at their dating history before we go to that conclusion. Did they, out the jump, just date a white woman? Probably
Most likely not.
They probably went through a lot of black women and said that I'm tired of this shit, and then went to the white woman and seen that, damn, it's really this easy.
Oh yeah, that's another point that I wanted to bring up too. Because when we first got up here on the internet and started talking like this, y'all said that we was complaining, lonely, bitter, heartbroken men. But, and not that money is everything, but niggas like Chris Paul, Shannon Sharp, Ocho Cinco, if they complaining about Shorties too, then I feel like they validated everything that we've been getting up here saying for the last 2 years.
Yeah, it's the truth.
You could be a zillionaire. So basically what we saying is, it's a culture problem. It's something that's affecting everybody, because it's not just niggas that's not getting to the bag or low lives that's complaining about women. Millionaires are still, they still saying Shorties is out of line.
Because it's not enough for them, bro. You can give them the world and they want another one. They want a dimension. They want a solar system. You give them the solar system, then you're gonna have to give them something unspeakable that we don't even know exists. I think that after the solar system, you gotta give them afterlife. You gotta give them heaven. I think that's what it is. Because the same thing about, and somebody said this on TikTok too. They was like, all these black women complain about black men not like them, dating out of their race or whatever have you. Why does it matter to you? If we talking about racist this, racist that, y'all the most racist, bro. If we being honest, why does another man dating a white woman bother you so much? Instead of worrying about your own life, the reason why you're not wifeable, figure that out. you don't want to fix yourself, so you go ahead and blame something else.
Courtney calling me. You think it'd be a good conversation?
Let's see.
Hello?
Hold on.
You live on a...
Hold on.
You live... You live on a podcast right now. Hey. What's up?
What you doing?
You live on a podcast right now. Is there anything that y'all want to say to niggas around the world?
Yeah, y'all ain't shit. Y'all never been shit. Y'all ain't gonna be shit.
Okay.
But why? Why do you think that?
Oh, wait. Before we get offended, why?
No, I wasn't getting offended. I just want to know why.
That's all you got. You don't want to encourage. You don't want to encourage or
She
speak
said
uplift.
that's all she said she got. So I just want to know
So
why.
wait, we
You
was
pick
just
your
talking
brain.
about that.
You just pick your brain.
Yeah.
Why? Why niggas not shit? Why niggas not shit? No. Let's elaborate. Let's talk about context. Why they not shit?
When I come up to Jersey, we'll talk about it.
You can't give not one context at all.
When I come up to Jersey,
You were so bold to say it. You might as well give some context on why, so that other women could see why.
Yeah, you,
that was me and Alyssa. They just wanted to talk to Kamal.
yeah. Is there anything? So wait. Before I said that, all right. What about all right?
We're having a girl class.
Exclude niggas in the world. Your opinion of me to the world right now.
Why are you putting me on the spot?
Because you called.
How I feel. Huh?
Because you called. You already said niggas ain't shit. Am I in that category?
Niggas ain't shit but hoes with dicks. But I will give you Kamal your props, your due props, because I do feel like you treat me exceptionally well. But I feel like because you understand me, you take the time to understand me, you accept me for who I am, you love me for who I am, and I appreciate you for it.
Thank you.
Aww.
Thank you for so much.
Perfect.
Now, we're live on Twitch. The world can hear this.
Okay.
Yeah, your friends decided to say that niggas ain't shit. Is there anything that you want to say to men as a whole? You don't have to diss them, but you can give them constructive criticism. You're live right now.
I don't even know. It's a lot going on over here in Greece. But just be honest, guys. That's it. Be honest about your intentions, and that will eliminate all the problems in the world. Everybody's just honest up front on both sides.
Yeah, I don't like honesty.
Dang, I like that. That was good. That was great. I'm gonna make a clip out of that. That was great.
Yeah, till you become honest, and then all that goes out the window. Honesty and feelings don't match.
I mean, me and Kamal are very honest with each other, so I can't speak for other people. So.
He said honesty and feelings don't match.
They don't.
I don't believe that.
If your feelings don't like the honesty, your feelings are gonna overpower that.
Because I will respect you as a man if you're honest, irregardless. Because guess what? Yeah, we're all gonna have feelings, but at least at the end of the day, I can respect you as a man and as an individual for telling me the truth when you could have pacified me with a lie, and that's gonna piss me off even more. Like I said, if you're just honest and intentional, that would alleviate a lot of other issues. Because like I said, Kamal has told me things that did it hurt my feelings? Yeah, a little, but then I was like, but he was honest, and we're still cool. So, like I said,
You're one of a million.
I knew he was gonna say that.
You're one of a million. You are the minority.
He said you're one in a million.
You're the minority. You're the 5%er. You're definitely a 5%er.
I knew he was gonna say that.
You're a 5%er. It's good, you know.
I feel Kamal things, and Kamal might not like to hear what I say, but I say it anyway. But that's our dynamic. That's how we work.
You're a
Just like,
5%er.
There was a time we got into a very
Oh my God! No, wait. Yeah. Nah, we're not doing specific. Yeah, we're not.
But I'm saying, but we got into an argument, but we listened to each other. Is what I'm saying. Like yes, we're feelings involved, but you know the argument I'm talking about.
The one where I called you the B word?
You never called me the B word. But this was around November. That's why I said you, and I didn't talk to you for a few weeks. But,
I know. I already know which one it is.
But I remember we had like a
I already know which one it is.
Yes.
Red versus blue.
We had a 3-hour conversation about
Red
that.
versus blue.
And
Red versus
we
blue.
listened to each other. Nobody got disrespectful. And
Red versus blue make green.
I wish I could finish talking.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. And like I said, nobody called anybody out of each other's name. We listened to each other. We made counterpoints. Now, was I disappointed in some things with it? Absolutely. And that's my feeling. But at the same time, me and Kamal, we still have a great friendship.
We listen and we don't
still
judge.
Great friends.
Good. I'm glad. We're going to share this with the world and let them know how to be friends and be cordial and date
Constructive
and all this stuff.
conversations, not arguments.
But thank you for the call, and tell your friends. I know every time they call, I don't got time for them. I really do want to meet them formally and all that, but I'm busy as usual.
Well, they live in New York, so you might see her before you see me.
Why?
Bye. Have fun. We're in Greece.
All right. Bye-bye. Of course.
So they said niggas ain't nothing but hoes with dicks.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Bitches ain't nothing but with pussy with no promise.
See, when we was talking about them prior to when she called, we was giving them constructive criticism. We was saying that there's validity to what we were saying because millionaires were saying it too. And then as soon as she called me, even though she gave me my flowers, I'm a black man. I'm not, I don't know what she was talking about, but I'm a black man. She gave me my flowers, but as soon as we mention black men, the first thing they think of is hating.
That's the problem with the world. They don't see them as men. It's men, and then there's black men. Two different categories.
And they just hate, like...
Immediately.
We can't even say that our life is hard. Look what we just...
Nothing. Don't even know me. Black men ain't shit. What? The black men that you chose ain't shit.
She said, niggas ain't shit, and y'all would never be shit.
Okay, so guess what? This is what I'm gonna start saying to them who think like that. The niggas that you chose ain't shit and will never be shit, and you chose them. Let's talk about your decision-making skills first before we go about anything else. And you know what the problem is? Is that men speak to understand. Women can never speak to understand. They can't listen to understand. If it's not validating their feelings, you're never going to hear it. It could be something that's positive about them, but because it's a black man speaking, never going to hear it. You know how much times I literally got to say on the video, did you actually watch the video? Did you actually sit and listen to the video?
Yeah, some of the comments be...
I'm literally about to fucking put the video in a transcriber, pull out the whole fucking entire text, and send it to them.
I mean, we already put the captions on the video.
They don't read captions.
So what you think they gonna read a fucking paragraph?
Nah, but they don't got nothing to look at. They don't know whether it's a black man speaking or a white man speaking. It's just speaking. So from the context that you see in that text, what do you think? And then it'll just show me that you can't read. But I literally had somebody inbox me and talk about like this video about the single mother shit that we talked about. And she literally said I couldn't watch the entire video because you was talking down about black women. I said, bro, did you not listen to the video which we said that the women that uplift their kids and give them a good life and give them the nurturing things that they need are the women that we're not talking about in the videos. It's the videos about the ones that do everything for show. Did you not watch the video? No, I couldn't finish it because you said this at first. Bro, what? So deductive reasoning is just not in your brain.
Too much fantasy. Too many movies. Too many TV shows. When somebody actually speaks real life, it offends you guys.
That's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy, bro. I'm trying to think. There's a lot of shit that's wrong with this world right now, and it's just more so about understanding, bro. We're talking to not understand each other, and then we're being more feminine about it. Like I said, arguments, I don't have them. If we're not gonna sit down and talk and understand each other to have the constructive conversation, then there's no point in it.
No,
because when your feelings get involved, ain't nobody listening. I don't even talk. If you start yelling, I'm not even talking, bro.
Do you have any questions that you want to leave the audience with? I mean, we covered some stuff. I don't want to overthink and try to think of a topic on camera. I asked you everything I want to ask you. I'm trying to think.
I think
Summer's coming up. What don't we want to see in summer 25?
We don't want to see wearing sundresses with no ass. That's what we don't want to see. We don't want to see the sundresses is not for you. Wear a romper. Something. Wear a skirt. Don't come outside without your fucking toes done. Another one. Why? And for you niggas, take a shower before you go outside. There should be no reason why the air smells like funk. And you just woke up.
Okay. Weather getting hot. He's dropping the game. He's dropping the advice. Anything else you don't want to see? 2024 was crazy. Summer 2025 is coming up. It's actually a couple days away.
I think it's already. It's the summer now. It's in June. We talking about summer. I'm just tired of seeing people in the club, bro. That shit annoying. Learn how to handle your liquor. That's another one.
Ooh.
If you're over 25 and you're getting belligerent drunk, just understand that you are a failure in life. You're a complete failure.
Sheesh.
They don't understand that they in public, bro. And everything is being recorded. Do you understand that you make a viral clip, you may never get hired somewhere? And everybody's watching. Just understand that, yeah, you might have a degree at Harvard, you might have specifications, but they see that one video. Just understand that everything that you worked your life for, and then you have the student loans, is for no reason. Because I can't be a part of HR and hire you. You crazy as hell.
Oh man.
People gotta start conducting like their outside public life like it's business, bro. Especially that everything can be recorded now.
The way that the world is going is like, and this is why shorties are having a hard time, because the fantasy is actually becoming the reality. Like before we started this podcast, it's a question that Charleston White asked himself too, where he says that he's the real Charleston White and then the character on camera. The issue with the world today is that even I have this issue with myself, where if you want to live a sane life, you're going to have to fuse the personal person and the brand into one. Because if you show up not being who you are online, people are not going to fuck with you. They're going that you got it. The fantasy is becoming a reality.
You know what it is? For you to be able to have both, especially for me, because the character that I play online, it's a more exaggerated version of my thoughts. So it's still me at the end of the day.
It's like the truth on steroids.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to say certain things in public if it's a certain setting. Like I understand whatever. But on here, I'm going to say whatever that I feel that I
It's your platform. It's your show. Yeah.
So I'm going to stand on it. You feel what I'm saying? If somebody tell me like, oh yeah, you said this. Yeah. And what, nigga? It's what I believe in. I'm not about to say something that I don't believe in.
And that's another thing too. people are approaching people that make content and do content and expecting them to be that character in real life. A lot of shorties run into that problem too. And that's what you were saying about posting yourself online and all of that. You could have been given a blowjob 6 years ago in a bathroom, whatever.
And guess what? If you ain't age, guess what? It's gonna look like you did that shit yesterday. So,
and what he's saying is the world is going to treat you like you did that shit yesterday, even if it was 50 years ago.
You see already Kevin Hart, he's getting crucified for something that he said 10 years ago. They act like he said it yesterday just because it's being brought to light now. Same thing with the Diddy thing.
That's crazy.
Things that happened 10, 15 years ago is getting brought up now like he did it yesterday. Not saying
crazy.
that he's okay
and
for doing that.
Yeah, you're not absolving him.
Yeah, but I'm just saying
that's crazy. Like,
that's how the world works, bro. That's how the world fucking works. And honestly, like, people gotta think of it like a social credit score, bro. Whatever I post online, you could show it to my boss, you could show it to anybody, and I'm fine with it.
That's the point I was trying to make, where you're gonna have to become that character in your real life for people to be able to accept that's what you do online. Like, I had an episode with my manager, but I speak the same way that I do here at work. At first, when we started this podcast, I was like, I'm just gonna, like, this is stuff that I keep in my head. This is stuff that, but like, that's what I was saying about the point too with the 50-50 conversation and stuff. Like, all that shit used to be subconscious thoughts, but we've brought it to the forefront. So change should start happening soon.
Because the thing about it is, like, especially with the 50-50 conversation, like, you can't think that you're going to be in a partnership. And this is what I don't understand about certain females. I have a choice. We make a choice to make you our wives, right?
Talk to them.
I'm not going to be with somebody that I'm going to have to treat as a dependent for the rest of my life.
Or liability.
Yeah, or a liability. If I can't leave you by yourself to make decisions on your own, to do certain things on your own, I have to be there to control every part of your life so that it doesn't affect me, then you're a liability, bro. Like, you got to really ask yourself as a woman, what do I provide to this dude to make him want to be exclusive to me for the rest of his life?
That's the $1 million question.
Not because I'm the prize. Why are you the prize? Why are you the trophy? Because you look good? There's 1,000 other bitches that look better than you. And guess what? Y'all all age differently. So you may not look the same in 5 years that somebody else might look in 10 years. And you don't even know. And you know what they say? They say, look at the mother to see how the daughter's going to turn out. So if your mother ugly at a certain age, then you just know that you're going to be right next to, right there with her. And I always say that to certain women, like, yo, like, you got to have some type of, just like the nigga that you dating with, right? The nigga that you want to be with forever. He got to show some type of promise for you to stick with him.
Absolutely.
Some promise that he's going to, you know, take care of you, protect you, shelter you, and promote you. But what are you doing for him? What qualities, characteristics, traits do you have that makes him say, like, okay, this is the one for me?
You know why? Another reason why I think wives are rare is because a wife is different to every man.
Yes.
It's like tailored to the man.
Yes.
And women have become more and more solipsistic and selfish that it doesn't even cross their minds of, how can I come into this man's life and make it easier? Yeah.
And better it.
That's all you have to do to be a wife.
And just choose the right dude. Because it's like, all right, some of y'all are doing wifey shit for niggas that don't deserve wives. And then be mad that he's a not shit nigga. No. Choose the man that you think that is husband material and do wifey shit for him. Now, you don't got to be wifey 100% of the times until you put the ring on your finger, but at least show him something that you are wifey material. Oh, yeah, some of them be like, yeah, I'm not doing that until I get married. So guess what?
You ain't never gonna
If you
get
ever
married.
had a fucking job, you telling me that they're going to hire you with no type of qualifications? They're going to look at your resume and be like, it's blank. And like, okay, when we hire you, then I'm going to show my true qualities. No, that's not how life works. You got to show them who you are in, you know, small bursts or whatever have you to show like,
See
okay,
if they appreciate it.
reciprocate it as well.
Yep.
And then y'all can build from there. But the person that says, yeah, I'm not doing this until he marry me, you will never get fucking married. Do you understand that? You'll get fucked consistently until he feels like he finds a wife.
Ooh, I got some game for the shorties. We can leave them with this. This is some high level game for the shorties. Some of y'all probably do this, some of y'all don't. And if you want to make sure, now I won't say early in the relationship, but if you really want to see if a guy is serious about you, this is the best thing that you could do. Introduce him to your family. Introduce him to your dad. That will show if that guy is really serious. Your dad or your older brother, they gonna know if that guy is playing around or if he's there to take you serious. And if you don't know, they will definitely expose it.
Now, if you don't have a brother, you don't have a father, because a lot of people don't have a male figure within their life, it's very simple to understand whether a guy is going to take you serious or not. If he invests his time to make you better as an individual, then he cares about you and actually sees you as his potential wife. If he doesn't do those things, then he does not see you as a wife. It's just that simple. Because no nigga is going to invest his time and energy to build you up to just leave you.
You know what else I think too? Girls think the guys that tell them the truth are the toxic ones because of the way we deliver it, not realizing that to see if a guy's taking you serious, see if he tells you the truth. Mm-hmm. If he's lying to you, even if he's lying to you about getting married, or like, let's say you've been with him for 2 years and he tells you everything you want to hear. That's the toxic guy. Mm-hmm. The one that you're not with because he tells you the truth, because you got to change and become better to be with him. That's the marriage candidate. Mm-hmm. But I think that's the toxic guy.
Yeah, so the ones that the wifeable material ladies or females are the ones that could receive the truth and get better.
And adapt, yeah.
If you can't do that, then you're not wifeable material, because how are you supposed to grow within that relationship if you can't accept the truth? And the truth is going to be there, especially when you start getting serious. I'm talking about, this is your marriage. This is when we start getting serious about shit. Dating is all right, but marriage is where you try to build a family to where you guys could be on the same page to procure your entire generation. The truth has to exist within that relationship for y'all to foster a good family. So if you can't reciprocate and understand the truth, you guys are not going to go nowhere. It's going to end in divorce. I'm telling you that right now. Because there's a lot that y'all got to understand, that marriage now today does not mean what marriage meant back then. Everybody understood their roles and shit that they had to do. People are drafting away from
divorce was more taboo.
Exactly.
It was more something like, oh shit, you got a divorce? Mm-hmm. Now it's like,
damn, what do you do? Damn, what the fuck? Now it's like, okay, get a new nigga. Get a new nigga.
They be having families and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
because the thing about marriage now today is that there's no pushback on getting one, but the damage is done to the man 100%.
Oh, yeah.
Damage is done 100% to the man. So it's like, a man is not going to divorce.
That's why there's no pushback.
Exactly. It's easy to say, oh, I don't want to be with him no more, get a lawyer, divorce, and now you got 50% of his earnings, right? But for a man, and as this is right, they're more reluctant to get in marriages because we don't know if you're the one that's going to stay through thick and thin.
You made a good point too. One of the other episodes, I know Alexis was on it, but I can't remember who else the guest was. But you made a point about they need to change the marriage laws.
Yes. That's the only way that you're going to procure an actual marriage for the right reasons. Because everybody throws up like, I want to get married and this, that, and the third.
Yeah,
but
you're equally yoked. Y'all both got something to lose.
You got something to lose.
If the guy only has something to lose, then yeah.
Look how it is. Look who initiates it. 80% of women initiate the divorces.
Yeah, it's
because
basically a simple business proposition.
50-50, as in 50% of my earnings get shared and 50% of your earnings get shared. Because the crazy part of which I actually thought about this within marriage, like imagine, right? She gets 50% of your earnings of what you created for your whole life. And imagine if you were paying for all of her bills within that marriage. What did she contribute financially? Nothing. So you lost a lot of money dealing with that, because it's not a loss when you stay throughout the entire marriage. I mean, that's a gain because that's your wife and you have her forever.
Yeah, building
But
a legacy.
once you break up with that shit, all that time, all that energy, all that money that you gave to that woman is now gone. It's shit you can't get back. And on top of that, what you worked for but before you married her, it's also hers too, without no work. She didn't do nothing for that. So, of course, this is the reason why men are getting reluctant to marriage, because it's so easy for y'all to break up. They need to either they give a specific amount of what a woman can get within that marriage that makes sense to how much you make, how much time has spent with the family.
Yeah, like a
reasonable amount, right? Or
just make it 50-50. Just make it.
Get rid of it at all. Get rid of it.
What y'all think? I want to hear what y'all think. What's y'all with marriage?
What is the solution for it?
Yeah, what's the solution?
What's the solution that's gonna make people wanna? That's gonna encourage people to get married and stay married, not get married, stay married.
Write your answers in the comments below. Is there anything else that you want to touch on?
Nah, we're gonna try to do this more often, so you don't have people in the chat so they can, conversate with us. You're just starting out, so.
Yeah. And any conversations or videos that y'all want us to react to, y'all can start sending them to the channel and stuff.
Yeah,
we want to start reacting to videos. Any conversations that y'all just like stuff on y'all mind, or maybe you heard someone else and you jumped in the conversation and it's something that you want to be addressed. Yeah, just shoot it at us. We'll share our thoughts and opinions. I know we wanted to deep dive more. We not really, both of our personalities are not really like Diddy and Cassie and DDG, and like we'll talk about that stuff if y'all suggest it, but it's not natural for us. Like, we don't naturally go to it. So,
and yeah, also follow both of us on our TikToks. We try and get so all of the stuff that's more recent and stuff. We try to be on there, every day, because it's kind of hard for us to stream every single day and be on top of topics. So we try to do it within our personal TikToks, whatever. Kill Body on TikTok and Just Knows on TikTok as well.
And we should start gathering videos. We've been talking about this, but we gotta gather like videos throughout the week, so when we know we come here on Sunday, we can have shit. But yeah, so any suggestions, questions, video reactions, all of that, send it to us. This the Hood Analyst Podcast. We talk about that real hood. It's 2025. We live. We out.
Yes, sir, ski.